Hello more Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Omega Ruby version. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we adventured down into the seafloor cavern, and we awoke Groudon, the legendary Pokemon of Hoenn, the big destruction man, the red dinosaur looking thing, like he came straight out of Power Rangers. In today's episode, we're going to make our way towards Sootopolis City, because that is where we were told Groudon is heading towards. We saw that earlier. As you can see, it's really bright outside, and I'm not just talking about here in Florida. I'm talking about in Hoenn right now. The sun is shining more than on a hot Florida summer day, and all this is happening because of Groudon, so hopefully we can put a stop to that today. You know, I'm really hoping we can. I know that Groudon's going to be a little bit more difficult of a Pokemon to go after than what we're normally used to due to all the changes here, and you can just tell that even here in Sootopolis City, which we are now in, it is insanely bright. My eyes are glowing, my eyes are being filled with all this light, and I can't even handle it. Now, as you guys might know, and from the tips I have received from some of you, I do know that today we are going to be catching this legendary Pokemon. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a good amount of Ultra Balls. I'm also going to pick up some Revives and some Hyper Potions before we go, just in case, because I don't really know how tough this battle is going to be. I expect it to be a little bit more difficult than in the original games, since, you know, I've heard of this thing called Primal Reversion, or whatever you may want to call it. So with that, let's go ahead and find where our good old friend Steven is, because he was the one who told us to come here. Yo, Steve-O! Steve-O, where are you? Are you around here? And I think he's right here with one of his friends.
Rodri! So you did come. I've been waiting for you. What terrible heat. It feels as though the entire world will be burnt away. Ah, yes. You need to hear what my friend has to say. My name is Wallace. I'm this town's gym leader. I've also entrusted with the protection of the Cave of Origin. This drought is being caused by a power emanating from the Cave of Origin. That is the blue orb. I see. Follow me.
This sunlight! People in Pokemon need sunlight to live! So why does this sunlight fill us with so much dread? The blazing sun over Sootopolis is growing even more intense. Soon all of Hoenn will be caught under its withering glare. If that were to happen... Team Magma and Team Aqua!
We've been waiting, you scamp! Leader Maxie, to that child! And now what must be done? I will entrust this to you now. It is the fruit of our collaboration with the Devon Corporation, and it represents the height of Hoenn's technological knowledge and skill.
With that, guys, we obtained the Magma Suit, which is what we saw inside of the Team Magma hideout, if you guys remember.
We had actually been preparing that. But at this point, it doesn't look like there's any hope of that for us. There's nothing we can do except leave it to you. And yet, even with that magma suit, it is probable that anyone could pass through that magma, now fiercer than ever.
Okay, guys, so it looks like we've been entrusted the Magma Suit, which I am going to go ahead and assume is going to be a bigger part of this game. If you guys remember, I did mention we found it in the Team Magma lair before, and it looks like it had something special to do. Definitely something new. Very cool. But let's see what else these guys have to say, because they're going off on some weird tangent of sorts. Something about the red orb and the blue orb.
Yes, the energy overflowing. It is the same energy that gives Groudon its power. With the blue orb, it should be possible to calm the rage of this flood of magma. Of course, the blue orb's power alone will not lead you to where Groudon waits. You will not reach Hoenn's core without it. Use the suit. With that, it will finally become possible to stand up against the forces of nature.
Rodri, to think that you have the blue orb, you'll be okay. You and your Pokemon can handle it, whatever happens. I believe that. Well, oh man, I'm kind of nervous. Why would they send in a little, like, 10-year-old kid to go after one of the strongest legendary Pokemon any of these people have recently seen? I know if I was this little 10-year-old guy, I would be crapping my pants right about now. I don't know if I could handle, you know, this task that all these adults are giving me.
No, I have no right to call you child, fellow trainer. You can take my sincerest apologies, but now we find ourselves at an impasse, and you and your Pokemon are all that humanity has to count on, and it's stand against Groudon. The fate of our world, the world upon which all humanity strives, the fate of our world rests in your hands.
Oh man, the Cave of Origins looks a little terrifying too, if I must say so myself.
Rodri, I heard on the news that things were going haywire around Sootopolis, and then I saw you on BuzzNav. I couldn't sit there and do nothing when I knew you were in the thick of it, so I came flying. Yo, you're friends with these guys now? What am I gonna do to you? I'm gonna have to break up with you, Rodri. You are on so many different levels. I can't even imagine what you've been going on. I don't even know what you did with that Nurse Joy in Mossdeep City. Rodri, I don't even want to talk to you anymore. I hope you go in that cave. I hope you don't go.
Oh wow, okay, well thank you, May. Alright, with that guys, we are ready to make our way inside of the Cave of Origins. So what do you guys say? We go ahead and enter this mysterious looking palace place. It's kind of a little nerve-wracking to be heading in here for the first time. We are inside of the Cave of Origins. Listen to that music. Let it bring you back. Let it take you back to all the young memories you had of when you were a kid, of when you first played through this game, of when you first were going after the legendary Pokemon Groudon. And it's just beautiful. It's so nice to be back here. Whoa, everything's shaking. Doesn't even let me move my bike. I guess something really terrible is about to happen here if we don't put a stop to this. I really do hope that we can put a stop to this. I know that this is probably going to be one of the toughest legendary Pokemon for us to catch, but I also believe in our team. I think our team is very well versed for this. I haven't done any extra training. I will explain once we get into the battle, the preparations I have set up for this battle, though, because I know it's going to be one of the toughest ones we've had the chance to, you know, have. So I'm looking forward to it. I like challenges, as I've told you guys before. I love going into things that, you know, are a little bit more difficult. I like making my life difficult on myself for some reason. But hey, where's Groudon at? Is he here? What up, dude? Alright guys, we just powered up and we became Mega Man. We just Power Rangered up. We just used the power of the T-Rex, of the Triceratops, and we changed into our Magma suit. I bet you guys didn't know I was a Power Ranger, you know, and I hooked it up. I'm gonna put my Power Orb. Now we're Iron Man. We got the blue orb in the center of the chest. Now we're Iron Man. You know, we can probably fly around a little bit now and, you know, shoot laser beams and all these cool things. So I'm a Power Ranger Iron Man. Alright, well, there's Groudon. And, it looks like we're getting a call.
Do you read me? It is I, the great Maxie. A device built into that suit you have donned allows me to talk to you. We have received the readings from your suit. He suggests that Groudon has reappeared. Is my supposition correct? Is this stand before you now?
Yeah, Maxie, you got it.
You must listen. Do not waste even a single second. Leap
onto his... Man, are you crazy? I'm not just gonna do it. I'm not just gonna jump on his back. Who's telling me to do that, dude? I'm not just gonna jump. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We jumped on Groudon's back. Holy crap. Holy crap. Wasn't he a lot bigger before? Groudon, you've been dieting, bro? You've been hitting the gym? You look a lot smaller, man. You only look like you're... If we're like maybe like 5 feet, you're only looking like you're, I don't know, maybe like 15? You shrunk a little bit, my man. I thought you were way taller than this. Yeah, calculating this out, we'll figure out how tall Groudon actually is, because he's looking like he's only like 15, maybe 20 feet tops at this point. Maybe they messed that up, because I remember him being like insanely huge when we first bumped into him. And whoa, what the heck is this? This does not look right. Something is going immensely wrong here. This is not what happened in the original games. I think this is where our battle's going to take place, and we've popped out of our suit. Alright guys, this is a really weird area. I'm gonna go ahead and save, and I'll be back in a few seconds when we're ready to take on Groudon. Okay guys, so I went ahead and saved. I feel like we're ready for this battle. My PurpleRodri in the bottom right is going crazy, but it is time to get this show on its way. Yeah! Alright Groudon, you keep on screaming like that, my man. You keep that up. That's funny. That's real good, Groudon. Your scream just sounds like exactly what a Pokemon would sound like. It's built in, guys. That was built into the game. And okay, it got taller. We got taller. We just hit puberty here. We just grew like 8 feet. I'm like a 6'5" guy now. And whoa, something's happening here. We are. Is he turning into a diamond? I wonder how much we could sell this diamond for at the shop. I don't know. Maybe we can get a good deal. You know, they ripped me on the nuggets. Maybe we can get a good deal here. But, oh my goodness. Omega. Something huge is happening here. That is the official sign of Omega. And, wow. So, Groudon has, I'm going to go ahead and guess, hit his primal reversion. And I did not expect to battle him in his primally reversed mode. But it's looking like it, guys. So, here we go. Rodri versus Primal Reversion Groudon. Let's go ahead and get this battle on its way. Now, I've prepared for this, guys. I felt very good for this. He's going to hit the Desolate Land, which I'm pretty sure makes it so Water-type moves can't really affect him. But my plan has been in store for a while. I'm going to go ahead and use a Dire Hit, as you guys can see. So, I'm going to follow up with a Dire Hit and an X-Speed, which is going to make Kaiba definitely stronger with the crits and faster than the Groudon, which should help me pretty much take it down. Now, I figured that this is the only Pokemon that could stand up to it, and as you can see, I also taught Kaiba Earthquake because Ground-type moves, I know, are super effective on Groudon, or, you know, Primal Reversion Groudon. I know, Ground-type moves super effective on it. A little bit weird, but with that and the Dire Hits, I should be able to put a lot of damage on it. It's a little bit of a different strategy. I know, I actually had to think for once. I actually had to think like, hey, I'm going to do a little something to them. I need something to take down this guy because how insanely strong he is. I know that this is one of the toughest Pokemon battles we're going to have because these are the guys that, you know, he's basically Mega Evolved. That's what Primal Reversion is. So now let's just hope for the best, guys. Let's hope we can get it down and begin to catch it, you know, and lower its HP and throw some Ultra Balls at it. And let's hope it doesn't take us that long. Because if it doesn't take us that long, I'm going to be kind of happy. Because guess what? Guess what happens? You know, guess what happens here? If we catch him and it doesn't take too long, we save the world. You know, we save the world. We prevent everything from drying up, the water evaporating, the people, you know, getting crazy because they don't have any water in them, the Pokemon, you know, not really passing out this time, but taking it to another level. And let's hope for the best. Now, one of the cons, yeah, Groudon has rest. Very annoying, very annoying. So that's why I did use the Dire Hit to just start critting it up. And, you know, maybe eventually we'll get some good hits in. Maybe we'll start catching it. Maybe Groudon will be nice enough to, you know, want to join our team and mix it up. We've already had Latios, one legendary Pokemon. You know, sometimes, guys, when life gets hard, all you have to do is keep fighting. You know, it's not about all the hits you give. It's about how you stand up to the punches you take. You know, are you going to be tough about it? You're going to take them and keep on going? And I'm definitely going to keep on doing that. I thought we had him there for a second. So no matter how many times this guy sits here and punches us, or if life knocks you down, get back up, keep on fighting, don't give up. If you've gone after this Groudon, it might have took you like 2 hours, might have took you a minute, might have took you 5 minutes, might have took you 30 minutes, might have took you 6 hours. However long it took you, you keep on fighting, keep on catching this Groudon, and that's all life takes. You just got to keep on fighting and knocking things out, guys. That's what life's all about. And that's why I felt very good about having Kaiba out here, because I know Kaiba's going to get knocked around, punched a lot, but we can probably suck it up and hopefully do some damage. But honestly, we're not doing much right now. It's making me a little nervous. I expected this battle to take a long time. If it ends up taking an insane amount of time, which it might, you know, it might actually be taking an insane amount of time, we are just going to go ahead and jump to the point where I catch it, but I'm not sure when that will be. So if you guys randomly, ooh, wow, we almost got it down. That was very, very close. I like the fact that, like, Precipice Blades and Earthquake both don't work on Kaiba. I think that's one of the biggest pros that, you know, the fact that I had Kaiba out was for that reason, because we can't take all that damage, which is very good. Yes, motherfudger! Get in that Pokeball! Get in that Ultra Ball, you motherfudging Groudon! We gained a bunch of XP. We went up to level 44. Suck on those Ultra Balls. There we have it, guys. We gained a bunch of levels. Very nice. Didn't take very long. Took us like 4 minutes. Very calculated. Now Dryger grew some levels too. Good job, Dryger. Groudon's data was added to the Pokedex. Holy crap, that was awesome. Wow, that was very unexpected. I expected it to take a heck of a lot longer. With that, guys, registration is complete. Groudon is said to be the personification of the land itself. Legends tell of its many clashes against Kyogre, as each sought to gain the power of nature. As you can see, its height is only 11 feet tall, But, man, for like an 11-foot tall thing, he weighs like a couple tons. We're going to go ahead and give it a nickname. This actually comes from the symbols that you guys might have seen, Omega. We're going to go ahead and call it Omi. So with that, Omi has been transferred to someone's PC. Still don't know who that someone is, guys. Maybe we'll find out someday. Maybe that's the true mystery behind all this. But with that, we went ahead and caught him. And something else is going on here now. Are we going to be able to get out of here? All right, Ninja Turtle backpack. Let's get on going, Rodri. Let's get on going. Oh, my goodness. What is going on now? Oh, goodness. Oh, man. All right. Is it too late? Whoa. It's not too late. Hey, wow. It's raining little green stars. It's like Super Mario Galaxy all over again. Little green stars everywhere. Oh, my goodness. Did we do it? There's a rocket going up. Oh, man, I guess someone had to take a spaceship out of here. You know, I would hop on that spaceship, too, if I thought the world was ending. But with that, guys, it looks like everything's come to a close.
Yo, Rodri's mom, are we still on for the pancakes? Oh, sorry, honey. I'm just messing around, honey. I'm just out here to look at the green stars. Here, look at the green stars, honey. No, honey, don't hit me.
Someday, I'll be the best Pokemon trainer in the entire world.
Wally, get back over here, you son. Come here, Wally, get back inside. You know, maybe we were wrong to trust Maxie. Maybe there's something more out there for us.
You know what? I don't know, man. I'm tired of kind of having 3 whale lords. I think I need to expand my team real quick just because it's getting a little difficult. I can't battle.
Yeah, you know, we probably should have hopped on that spaceship. Hey, sucks for the ones who left on it, though. Maybe someday we'll see them again. Yeah, May. Say that. Just let me know, May, if you want to do that later.
Rodri! It really is over, isn't it? Rodri, we owe you great thanks.
Look above you. The sky over Sootopolis has returned to normal.
Man, I don't know about you, but there's no green stars coming outside right now. I don't know what happened in Hoenn.
Somehow, it's so warm.
Is the energy that had been amassed deep within the Cave of Origin now flowing out to pour over the greater world? It's as if the uncertainty and fear from moments ago never even existed. My heart feels like it's been softly set at ease.
The sea or the land, Pokemon and humanity. Burgers or hot dogs, all this time we've just been trying to grab on happiness for one of them. Look at how things have turned out. Now the world's got its natural balance back. We gotta rethink this thing from the very start. We gotta redo everything we've done from scratch and get it right this time. What do you say, Maxie?
I suppose you may be right. However, personally in my case, some wrongs cannot be atoned for no matter how you try to right them. And I've committed wrongs so great as to bring the whole world to its knees. It may be too much to assume that I should deserve the chance to start anything over. Leader, without a doubt you have committed an offense that can never be forgiven. You have wronged not only Team Mag, but all living things on this planet, whether great or small. However, that's precisely why you must now set things right. You must continue to atone for the sins you have committed, and even at the risk of your own life, to set right wrongs you've done without running away in fear. Isn't that how an adult accepts responsibility? Maxie, I just want you to know that I, Team Magma Admin Tabitha, I will always love you, Maxie! Tabitha, I'll always love you too, Tabitha.
You know, someday we adults are gonna have to hand this world off to this little scam for the rest of this generation. What kind of world would we gonna make without these things? Even we figured out of ourselves. So are we gonna make a world where everyone coexists? One that fights and scrabbles over? I don't know, but I think we can at least start by giving it some time and thinking it over. I'm a poet. I'm good at rhyming things. See you guys on the Winkadinks.
You were able to use that blue orb to great effect. So I imagine you'll also be able to handle this. Have Groudon hold it, and you should be able to control its primal reverser for at least a short period, such as during a battle.
With that, we obtain the red orb.
And that's it from me later, Scamp.
Farewell!
And off they went into the horizon, never to be heard of again. Team Magma, Team Aqua are made up of people with completely opposing ideals. Perhaps even they can learn to meet halfway, one small concession at a time. I know it's too much to expect, but everything will change at once. Hope this crisis might at least help them take the first vital step forward. I imagine the many changes are happening now all across Hoenn. Hope you will be able to travel this world and see its richness with your own eyes, and revel in its newness in your own heart. But for the present, you may first wish to challenge this city's Pokemon gym. There you'll find the very same Wallace who's helped us so much waiting for you. He's strong, but the way you are now, you should be capable of battling him on equal footing. And when you travel the world, you should try to use this. This flute is one of my favorites. We have obtained the Eon Flute. The Eon Flute is proof of the bond between you and your Latios. No matter how far you may be from one another, play that flute and Latios will surely fly straight to you. Then it can take to the sky, soaring above the land with you astride its back. Yes, just like when we first encountered Latias and Latios at Southern Island. People, Pokemon, nature itself, our survival in this world depends on all of us living together in harmony. I feel I've just begun to understand that, and I'm wondering how the world will continue to change from this point on. It fills me with an inexplicable excitement. Rodri, as you and your Pokemon live and grow in this changed world, I wonder what effect it will have on you. What will you think about? What ideals will you believe in? If we do get the chance to meet again, I hope you'll be able to show me and my team the answers you found. Until then. Goodbye, Steve-O. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Phew! Finally, it's just the two of us again.
Now, don't you tell me you didn't go to that Cave of Origins with none of that. I know you didn't get involved. I know you ain't involved. I'm gonna go back to Little Root Town. I'm gonna tell your mom. I'm gonna tell my mom. I'm gonna tell my dad. I'm gonna tell you better get it together, Rodri.
I'm just...
It's pretty lonely, you know. I'm sorry about that. All right. Really amazing today, so try to take it easy. See you later.
And with that, guys, we're gonna look at the stars. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.